Oh, crikey, what have I done here? What have I done here? Okay, boom, bam. So, wait for people to come into the live, give people let me give it a minute or two for people to come in. So we're gonna do the review for 90 Day Fiancé Season 6 Terror Part 1. That's the one, yes. Now, I will be playing a little bit of the audio, but I'm not going to have any of the images in the background, okay? Because last time I did this, I ended up getting a copyright strike, so that was very, very annoying, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is obviously each time I do talk about somebody, obviously I'll play what they said I'll play what they said, but I just won't have the actual visual of it, okay? Because I believe that should also help me within that problem stuff alone. But just so obviously people know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about those people, I will make sure that I've got a there we go. If I can now, there we go, change that. So right, so obviously we're going to start off with James and Matalia in this conversation in particular. I mean, I don't know if people have seen the live stream itself in particular, but if you not the live, so if you've seen the episode itself, but if you haven't seen it, I recommend you do watch it. And I have got the episode available on my Patreon account, obviously, as well. Of course, with a little bit of a commentary, but not too much, not compared to YouTube, okay. But hey, because I know obviously if you didn't watch it when it was on TV, you will not been able to watch it on Discovery Plus or Max because TLC said that they won't release the episodes until after both tales have come out, because that's clearly a new thing that they do nowadays to help boost their views. Obviously, whenever the tale was on, which is I get it. It's a business move. It's a business move. Okay. So far, I see we got Precious in the building and Morel's in the building. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So what I'll do is obviously I'm gonna get into it now. I'm not gonna wait too long for people to come in. I think I've been long enough. So let's get into this nitty and gritty of what's going on. Please make sure you are liking the stream, obviously, if you are part of it right now. Also like the stream if you're watching it off air too, okay? And also subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. Now, with that being said, we got Cheryl in the building. How you doing, Cheryl? Welcome to the stream as well. So let's get cracking like in with exactly what was said between James and Matalia.
Can James have any female friends?
No.
No.
Traditionally, it's beat into your head a million times that if you can't provide for your wife or your spouse, then you don't deserve to have them.
So let me talk about this real quick. So obviously, as you heard right there, the first thing that was spoken about is, can James have female friends? Matalia said no. Now, the reason why this conversation even came up is because this conversation was literally bouncing off Shakina and Sarper. Shakina and Sarper had this conversation where she was obviously very insecure, and we'll get to that couple too, okay? But James obviously and Matalia got involved in that conversation, talking about how he's not allowed to have any female friends. I mean, listen, I think Sarper must have said that this is just a normal thing for women to do, but to be honest with you, it's a very insecure thing, in my opinion. Listen, I'm not saying that people should be friends with their opposite sexes when they've got a partner. I'm not saying that necessarily, but to say that somebody can't have the opposite sex near them is just wild. Like, it's just weird. Like, at least have some trust within yourself and within your relationship that your partner isn't going to do a madness. So this whole thing, for me personally, is a bit too much. But I can see here we've got Chanel just came into the building. How you doing? Jessica, how are you? Little Miss Cinders, how are you too? Liz, how are you? And Soti. Let's have a look here. What is going on here? People are saying TLC is annoying in South Africa. We still have the first few episodes. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. And what's Lily's husband's name? His name is Josh, okay? But we'll get to Lily and Josh. Actually, no. The problem with Lily and Josh is, because there's a lot of translation, I will put them into this video, but the annoying thing is, actually, do you know what? I know what I'll do. I know what I will do to get past that bit. Don't worry about it. We'll get to them. I thought I wasn't going to do it because, but we'll get to them. Don't worry. In fact, we'll do them next, because originally they were going to be the first couple we spoke about. But nonetheless, though, obviously James also spoke about. Now, let me quickly replay what James just said. Not James, sorry. James just said regarding the traditional way.
It's beat into your head a million times that if you can't provide for your wife or your spouse, then you don't deserve to have them.
So right now, this here was based on a conversation regarding intimacy, and to be fair, this conversation was also bouncing off Josh and Lily, funny enough. Because obviously they were saying that Josh and Lily, the reason why maybe they haven't been intimate is because Josh doesn't feel masculine enough, because he's with a woman that is provided for him, so therefore he feels less than, and therefore that's going to affect him sexually. I mean, listen, they were talking about it as if this is like a common thing. To be honest with you, I've known plenty of men, even if they've been with a woman who earns more than them. Listen, even I've been in that situation, to be fair with you, and we still want to smash our women. To be honest with you, to say that, oh, I don't find it attractive, or I can't sleep with my woman because she's earning more money than me, or because she's purely the breadwinner, is a wild statement. To be honest with you, I can understand how it can affect your masculinity, but to put you in a position where you don't want to actually sleep with your wife, I don't know what kind of wavelength these brothers be working at, but that's just a stupidity in my opinion. You know, I still want the goods. You know, like that makes sense. But hey, let's see. More people are coming in. How you doing? People got Gabriella's in the building. How are you? Garcia, how are you? Adele. And we got Miss Jackson as well. Welcome to the stream to the people who are just coming in as well, okay? But either way, though, hold a minute. Let me see what you said here. He may also be embarrassed to say he can't give it up, not to shame it. It happens. I mean, listen, that is a possibility. Maybe they're in a situation where he just can't get it up. Maybe that's the real situation, right? Because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. But hey, let's continue though.
I'm like emotional person. I don't even know why I cry. If I have a conversation and it just touches my heart, I immediately cry. I feel
it's crazy because I will be doing obviously individual videos for this season, for this tale like I would normally. But let me quickly talk about this bit here itself in particular. And to be fair, it's very important you guys get your comments in because the live streams aren't really for my opinions. The live streams are for your opinions. You know what I'm saying? Okay, obviously my uploads, that's where obviously I make my opinions, and you guys have your own bounce back on the comment section wonderfully, just what I'm saying. But make sure you are active as possible in the live chat because this is literally for you guys, okay, to get your opinions through. Okay, I'm just here just to provide the content, okay. But of course, I'll give a little bit of my own thoughts. But just to go back there, and you know what, I've actually just forgot what she just said. Oh, that's it. She spoke about crying. I mean, it sounded to me as if she was saying that she only cries because she just wants to cry. You know, I found that a little bit interesting, but I'm going to play a little bit more, okay, of what Matalia said there because there's more to this little crying, little stint of hers.
Like some of the situations you're not crying because of what's happening right then, but what's happening then is triggering something that's happened to you before.
Yes, exactly.
So basically, from what I understand, Matalia doesn't cry because of what James does. She cries because of something that's happened to her in the past. So therefore, she's crying because she's carrying baggage into her new relationship. I'll pretend as if that's okay, because that is ridiculous. But let's see what you folks are saying here in the comments here. South Africans in the house. John seemed like he could see. Wait, what? Wait, hold on a minute. That comment ran away from me. Let me just expand this. Okay, that's it. It gets more complicated for the same-sex relationships. Yeah, I can imagine how complicated it might get for same-sex relationships. Josh seemed like he could see. Wait, who's John? Josh. Oh, Josh seemed like he could see the sounds when he got there. Do you know what? Let's talk about James and Matalia first. Let's not skip to couples that we're not talking about right now. Okay, let's get to those couples and then we'll go from there. I thought like we're moving a bit too fast, a bit too fast. Okay, let's have a look here. I know a lot of people clearly got a few pings here on Lily and Josh, so we'll get to them. We'll do them next anyway. Tata and James are weird. I can't see how this relationship will last. I mean, surprisingly, they're still together. They are still together, surprisingly. You know what I mean? Let's have a look here. It could be that she doesn't have the vocabulary to explain it. There is that possibility. Tata doesn't seem to cry on her TikToks in America. Oh, that's a fair point. Obviously, I don't watch the TikTok, so I don't know too much about that. But that is a fair point. If that is what you're telling me, then boy, that is crazy work. What else have we got here? Tata doesn't seem to. Oh, no. She probably has fears of abandonment. She probably does have fears of abandonment. I can see that.
Why didn't you try to get to know James?
Do I need to?
What kinds of things would you like to know about him?
Nothing.
Matalia's sister is wild. How are you asked the question of what would you like to know about James and you say nothing? Who doesn't want to know about their sister's husband? Don't you want to know whether he's a good enough man for your sister? Don't you want to know if he looks after her? Don't you want to know if he makes her happy? You don't want to know nothing about your sister's husband, but yet you want him to get you a ticket or a visa to the States. I don't see how that makes sense. I feel bad for Tata, bless her heart. All she wants is kids that she was promised. I mean, listen, I get it. Why are Tata and James still together? You tell me, Chanel. You tell me, and welcome to the streamers of Chanel. I don't think I've given you a greeting. Guess so is also here. How are you doing, well done? Her sister is moving. Wait, her sister is moving in. Is going to be the end of them. she has an agenda. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Salty. Absolutely agree with that. But let's continue.
What did I do?
Nothing, just be you.
The fact that his sister responds to James saying you did nothing, you're just you. That's crazy work right there.
If you have a family member like this that's affecting your relationship, you have to cut them off.
Tata, you never told James that he was supposed to ask your sister's permission.
I did tell him.
Didn't ask because there was already animosity, because she'd already spread the lies by that point, correct?
Now, I didn't know this was even a thing, obviously, in any country, but from my understanding, James was meant to ask Tata's sister for permission to marry her. I've never heard of that before. I've heard of it asking the father, never heard of it asking the sibling. That is crazy. But obviously, James didn't ask. And why would he ask? Because this woman has literally spread rumors about you. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to know. Like, if somebody has spread rumors, then why am I going to want to ask these questions? Like, make that make sense. That is crazy. There's no way I'm asking permission to marry her if you have disliked me since day dot. But if I have to ask you, I might as well be ready to leave. You know what I mean? Like, if I know you don't like me and I have to ask you out of respect, knowing full well you're gonna tell me no. Listen, I'm out of the relationship, to be honest with you, babe. I love you, but I can't do it, man. Listen, end of the day, like, I enjoy peace in life. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm with someone and I have this animosity between them and their sibling. That's just not good energy for me. Couldn't do it. To be fair, my ex, there was never really issues with the siblings per se. It was more issues with her siblings' partners. I didn't like her siblings' partner. Very, very disgusting, man. It was so hard for me to be around him. Ugh, gave me the heebie-jeebies. But nonetheless, though, that's the past. Let's have a look and see what you folks are saying here. Remember, guys, keep commenting, okay? Remember, this whole live is for you guys to obviously get your comments in. Let's have a look here. So we got Camilla Costa. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. She says, and I have fears I will drown in her tears. This woman has the maturity of a plant. Well, I mean, listen, to be fair, if you was a plant and she was crying so much, just know you will be growing because you'll be getting all your liquids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Anyway, we'll continue. In which episode did Tata not cry? Well, she didn't cry at this tell, to be fair. I don't remember crying this tell, so maybe it took into episode 20. I don't know. The sister is very toxic, absolutely. Is that just Tata's conditions? Because I've never heard about that before. Well, that's a good question, because this whole thing about him not being around, not allowed to have like female friends, only came out because Shakina was talking about it to Sarper. So who knows? Maybe it wasn't even a part of her conditions to begin with. I'm assuming that's what you're asking here, Miss Garcia over here. Or is it Mr.? I can't see your picture so small. I don't know if it's Eloise or Eloso. Actually, how do I say your name? It's not Eloise. It's Alicio. Is it Alicio? Let me know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Final call on your live. So welcome to the stream, Ruby, and also Susan. Welcome to the stream. Bubba Mum, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's have a look here. Angel is toxic. Yes, I didn't like James in the beginning, but watching this woman's behavior, I understand all the times he tried to ignore her. She just wants things her way, and she wants she wants it now. I do agree with that, but at the same time, though, James is somebody that doesn't. James isn't exactly the most transparent person. He does withhold information, to be fair, but I do see what you're saying. All I'm saying is that James doesn't necessarily help himself in any situation, I would say. Let's have a look here. They are way too immature and impulsive for sure. They need a plan. I agree with that one. Yeah, but they showed a sneak peek of next week, and she claimed James is talking to 2 women online. You know what's going to happen, right? Just wait, and those 2 women he's going to be talking to online, watch them be like his freaking siblings or something stupid like that. The way they always tease us to make us believe something big is going to happen the next episode, and then it's like, oh, is that it? I just listen, all I want to know, to be honest with you, and this won't happen to you next week, I just want to know how Sean made it into the States when he was not meant to be in the States. That's all I want to know, to be fair with you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate you. All right, let's continue. Let's just keep those comments going, folks. Let's keep them going.
Exactly.
She made Angel ever apologize for like the lies she's made up about you?
She did apologize to him twice.
Then, like the next morning, I already could feel like she's already like right back to the old ways or whatnot.
I'm you because I'm getting married with Tata. That's the thing that I really want to hear from him.
If I had asked you, you'd have just been like, no, yourself.
Try though.
It is follow the culture. Angel, a big question for Chan. Do you really love my sister?
You know what's so crazy though? You know when she asks you the question, do you really love my sister? That's a wild question, you know. I mean, if she took time to get to know James, maybe she wouldn't have to ask that question, you know? If she got to know him and she felt as if maybe she doesn't think James obviously loves his sister, then fair enough, bring it up. But you can't bring that question up without actually knowing the guy who's with your sister, because you already said you don't care to know nothing about him, which is crazy. They like messing with us. Yes, they do. Sorry, yes, they freaking do. James is manipulative. Can you please expand on that, Chanel Green? Please expand on that. Why is James manipulative? I doubt there's any woman. They might just be a figure of her imagination. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I agree with you. James has something going on, but he's trying to at least make money and survive on their own. As for her, I don't see any real attempt to try and work together for anything. You know, I agree. I absolutely agree. I hope this is James and Tata's first and last season. Listen, I say that about every couple that I see, probably every season, I'm like, hoping it's all their first and only season. But yeah, I agree with that one, to be fair. Don't know how someone can leave their kid and go to another country just to see you. Oh, you're talking about Shakina. Okay, listen. Remember, we'll get to the other couples after. Okay, so far, let's just keep it on James and Matalia. Okay, otherwise, we're gonna forget these things. Okay, I think he tries to avoid the free cats for as long as he can. Yeah, I think it's in James' nature to just avoid any kind of like confrontation. To be honest with you, but do you see the way he's always trying to tell Tata to address her parents? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love Tata with all my heart.
That's why you didn't tell the truth that you don't want to have a kid in the beginning.
I will still gonna be with him because I marry him. Am I gonna be hurt? Of course, because I want to have a kid.
I don't know about that. I don't know why she doesn't have this this level of self-worth. Like, she knows that she wants to have a kid, but yet she still wants to marry. But she still wants to be loyal and stay with him no matter what, because that's just the way it is. I mean, I get it, but if you know you want kids, you don't have to stick with the person you married just because of the person you married. It's like there's some form of shame in Indonesia. Like, if once you get married, it's embarrassing if you get divorced. You know, like, you can walk away. You want kids, don't be with someone who's not going to give you what you want. That's wild. The fact that she still wants to stay with him regardless, it doesn't make any sense to me. But to be fair with you, I reckon they probably will end up having a kid. I say give it another 2 years, maybe 3, maybe less. You never know. All of a sudden on Instagram it pops up that she's pregnant. So maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it's all just a storyline. Another episode of Teta crying. James takes no accountability. No, I agree. James doesn't take no accountability. He has excuses for his actions. She already had in her mind he was going to cheat, and in her mind he will or is. Very immature couple and annoying. I agree with that, Mary. Welcome to the stream as well, Mary. Also welcome to the stream, Poppin Purple. How you doing? James isn't manipulative for fuck's sake. Tata managed to bring him to Indonesia, alleging health issues, which are allegedly solved, and took hostage of their relationship by deciding to stay and export him. Listen, Christian, you're speaking levels here. I see what you're saying, Christian. You got a very, very good point there. Very good point. Also, Angel is a demon. Tata shows absolutely no support for James while she's extremely disrespectful and demanding. I agree with that one. I do agree with that one. End of the day, Angel, the sister, is not a real very nice person. And yeah, Tata doesn't exactly do anything in general to really show that she has much appreciation for James. So I do feel and see what you're saying there. We are very stuck in traditional ways. Exactly, Susan. I think Tata's sister is 100% jealous of Tata and James. It's obvious she wants an American man. Or obviously just doesn't want to be, you know, in Indonesia maybe. But someone did say, I don't know if this was on the tell-all. Maybe this was on the tell-all. Yeah, I think it was in a tell. Somebody said that, let's see, maybe she's jealous that her younger sister got married before her. That's what someone else said. Angel be one of the reasons they get divorced. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Fully or genuinely not ready to be a parent. Maybe someday he will. Who knows? He can change. People can change.
It's already in process.
It's wishful thinking to think that that James may change his mind. But anyway, let's get into this one here. Process.
I wouldn't come until I started the process. It had to be started because she didn't trust me to start it when she got here. As soon as she's here, every day is going to be, how can I save my marriage?
Okay, so as you heard right there, James has already started the process of trying to get a visa for Angel to come to the States. I mean, James, to be honest with you, with that being said, you might as well sign your divorce papers now, buddy. You might as well sign your divorce papers now. Let's just keep it a buck. Your relationship is done. It is done and dusted. Done and dusted. Absolutely done and dusted. But hey, it's entirely up to him, okay, on that one itself in particular. So, we're going to now move on to Josh and Lily. Josh and Lily. Yes, we have Josh and Lily now. Now, with this one here, I'm going to have to do something slightly different, okay? Now, for the people who have come into the stream late, just so you know, in case you don't know, the reason why I'm not showing the image, the actual video, and I'm only playing the sound of the video is because last time I did the tell all in this format, I got a copyright strike. Because obviously, you know, they're very strict with their tell alls, all right? So just bear that in mind, all right? But anyway, so, and for my knowledge, you can't get a copyright strike when you don't show the image and you play just portions of the sound, okay? If I do get one, then that means Disney Plus are just complete a-holes. But anyway, let's get into Josh and Lily's. I know people have been waiting for these two. Okay, people were commenting earlier about them, so I hope the people who were commenting about Josh and Lily earlier on, I hope you remember what you said before, so you can say it again now. Okay. Let's have a look here, but let's see what comments people are saying before we get into Josh and Lily. There may be a few more other remaining what do you call it, comments from the other two. Let's have a look here. Angel, I didn't think I wanted kids, then we decided to. Now I have two crazy kiddos. They're always crazy, right? I think she thread him to cry until the Mississippi River was over their head and her. Oh no, you're okay. You're replying to somebody else. Angel's jealous. James won't change. Yeah, he's probably not going to change, to be fair with you. I think he's also scared because their lives are up in the air and that's hard to raise a kid. I do agree with that, to be fair with you. With their current situation, having a kid isn't even a thing. Right, let's get into this one. I feel bad for Lily to a degree. Josh has no spine. Oh, tell me about it. How dare you do that? Do you want me to beat them up? What the hell are you talking about? I am so confused. Oh, you mean YouTube? All right. Oh, you mean YouTube, like in terms of, well, it's not YouTube, it's Discovery Plus. But yeah, I hear you. Lily called Josh a 3. I know, it's a madness. Oh my god, Josh just got blizzard. I think he got a gummy. Damn, you people, a lot of things to say about Josh and Lily here. What is all of this? Oh wait, what if all of this is a plot by Tada to get Angel to the state and then dish James? Oh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Angel is jealous, and the ways the world is going these days, I wouldn't be surprised if Matalia, I refuse and add, if Matalia found demon over James. Okay, I got you, Sam. Lily deserves much better. I haven't even played the video yet, and you're already saying, well, Lily deserves much better. I wish she was with Gerard. Josh is a user. I think it's things James has done in the past to her, which is why she cries about things when she's triggered. Well, Save Wildlife, welcome to the stream first and foremost. Well, the thing is though, she did say, Matalia did say that when she cries sometimes, it's due to things that happened in the past. My assumption was maybe past trauma from other relationships, but you never know. Maybe these things are from past situations from their actual relationships. So that's a fair point. Maybe that's why she reacts that way. She expects him to do certain things maybe he's done before. You never know. You might be onto something there. Yeah, I feel like he's using Lily too. What's up with the Irish guy trying to be hero for Corona? Well, listen, we'll get to Corona and them a little bit later on, okay? We'll get a little bit. You're speeding up a little bit there. Just rude all over. No respect for her or her daughter. Yeah, Josh has no respect. But listen, let me play a little bit of Josh. Let me play a little bit of it, okay? And then we'll get into it.
I know that, she's not 100% happy, and that does bother me.
I know that she isn't 100% happy. It does bother me. Bro, like, he doesn't behave as if it bothers him. Like, can somebody tell me, are we ever convinced that it really bothers him? Like, at what point have you made us feel as if it bothers you that you don't make Lily happy? Like, you are absolutely crazy. This guy literally moving mad. I guess so. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate that. Super sticker. Let's have a look here. Now, someone please explain Josh to me. He doesn't want to work. He got it. He got a life of privilege. He got a stupid sugar mama. He got it, and his face is still miserable. I think based on everything that you just said there, but okay, sorry, Brazilian here. My phone refuses to speak English. Okay, fair enough. Now I know why you was typing the way you was typing. Okay, cool. I'll bear that in mind next time I read some of your comments. Okay. Well, Josh does suck. Wait, Josh does kind of suck. Let's be honest. Nah, he does suck. Not kind of, he does. Isn't this his 4th or 5th marriage? It's one of those two. One of those two, to be honest with you. The guy's all over the place. All over the place. Josh is ridiculous. I would go for Gerard before leasing how to show his name. Let's have a look here. It's crazy how this is Josh's 5th wife, 5th marriage. There we go. He doesn't care. I said earlier he's a little feminine for me. I see that. I see that. I see that. I see that. He's manipulating her and everyone around her. Wait till she says you can work now. Go on. That's true. That is very true. All right, let's play a little bit more here.
How does it make you feel to see Josh so emotional?
Okay, so this is where I'm going to remove this because I'm not going to play the video. I'm just going to go through the subtitles of what she says and respond. She says, I don't feel anything. Okay, she doesn't feel anything regarding, of course, you know, obviously when it comes to Josh getting a bit teary-eyed. And why should she feel anything? She has no reason to feel anything, you know. Just because he's dropping some crocodile tears, it doesn't mean that Lily should all of a sudden now feel sorry for the guy. Doesn't mean all of a sudden she should feel for him. What about the pain or the stresses that she's put him through? Sorry, that he's put her through. I'm with that. I'm with that. Let's have a look here. Why is Josh back in the States? Well, because they're not together anymore. That would be my assumption. Thank you for the super chat, Susan. Josh won't give Lily intimacy. Why, I wonder. Listen, that's something that we all wonder. Let me like that myself. You know what I mean? You can do that now. You can like people's super chats. That's so cool. It's a shame you can't like super stickers as well, though. Hey, YouTube is evolving. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, so I'm just fascinated. Anyway, with that being said, though, no respect for Lily's daughter. Is Lily still with Josh? Why? He adds nothing to the relationship, and is she still with him? Well, my assumption is that they're not still together. That's my assumption based on the fact that on social media, Lily has been dropping a few little things that have been hinting at the fact that they are not together anymore. But who knows? I guess we have to wait and find out once, I guess, maybe next week's episode's over, because apparently after the next week's episode, Josh is going to tell all and expose everything that really happened, because that's when his NDA will be over. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, let's get into it.
I think in Lily's mind, those are crocodile tears. Like, your tears don't even, like, put a dent in her emotion.
We had our ups and downs, and I do believe that we are in love with each other.
What? What? First and foremost, Mr. Crocodile Tears, how can he sit there and say, I believe that we are in love with each other?
It's just...
I say it sounds delusional at this point. Seeing you guys' relationship, there's not, if there's any love, it's one-sided.
I mean, like, James called it, if there is any love, it's one-sided. But to be fair with you, like, I just don't think there's any love on either side. I don't think he loves her, and I don't think she loves him, to be honest with you, even if it was one-sided. Obviously, James goes on to say that if it's one-sided, he believes it would be from... No, he believes that James may have love for her. But for me personally, yeah, I contest that. I absolutely contest that. I don't see it in any kind of shape or form. I think that whatever love that may have been there for these two is completely dead out. But then again, that wouldn't explain why the hell they're still. But then again, that wouldn't explain why they were still together, would it now? Ooh, damn. Now I'm shooting myself in the foot. Oh well, let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Thank you, Guest Soul. You are becoming a new member. Thank you. Welcome to. Thank you. Wait, did I name it? Listen, I haven't done the member things in a minute still. I welcome to. Thank you. That's crazy. Oh, I know why it was thank you. Yes, that was to be a member to just purely support the channel. I'm with it now. Yes. Is Lily still with Josh? Oh no, sorry, I've read that one already. If Josh manages to make Lily look bad after what we've seen, I'll lose my shit. There's absolutely no way. No, I'm with the Christian on that one. He puts on the act when he knows his mask is slipping. Absolutely. He never loved her at all, and it showed, and his brother had to tell him what to do when the brother was there to visit. That is very, very true. Very, very true. Lily gaslit herself into thinking she loves him, and he loves the free ride. When she wants him to work, he'll be gone. Facts. Can Corona slap Josh, please? Hey, imagine that happened.
Maybe in love with her or the idea of her.
You don't think that Lily is in love with Josh?
Currently in love with him right now? No.
That may be because there's, you know, no intimacy. That can make a woman feel like not desired.
And if your woman doesn't touch you, how would you feel? Or if your spouse
And
or
that's
partner?
part of it, you know.
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, if I was in a relationship, if I was a woman and I was in a relationship with a guy and he doesn't want to touch me, right? First and foremost, I'm going to look at myself and thinking, what's wrong with me? Like, what's going on? Then if I need to, maybe I'll try and initiate something. If he's still rejecting me, listen, I'm thinking two things. Either one, he's gay, or two, I just gotta bounce and get DL swabbers. This guy's wasting my goddamn time. I got needs, man. I got needs, man. Listen, I don't know. I will never understand people that wait around with someone who wait around in a relationship with somebody who won't give them the cheeks. I will never understand that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's have a look here. I can't remember this. I can't remember if his brother Gerald is married or not. Look at you, Mimi, what you say. Look at you. You are. Well, do you ever even find out with it? Slide to the brother's DMs and find out. Go be a little bit thirsty. He's extremely emotionally abusive and manipulated. Yep. I agree. Manipulative is what to say, but I get it. He's just a waste of space. Lily needs to kick his butt to the curb. Facts. It seems like the brother loved her more than Josh. Ooh, well, the brother had more respect for her than Josh had more respect for her. That's how I would word it. He had more respect for her than the way Josh did. That's if Josh had any respect for her anyway. It seems that Josh is useless. Yep. Hi, welcome to the stream, Gary. Good to see you here. Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant. I meant because he's so much more mature in a relationship. Whatever you say, me, what you say. We call you out now. Lily's house is $500,000 in China. It would probably be $2 million in America. That is very, very, very true. Right, let's play a little bit more.
It's also going the opposite way, So
You can't share the blame on everything. You have to take responsibility at some point. You're the man. You have to come towards the woman. Cool.
We all know Josh has no ability whatsoever to take accountability. Let's just keep it a buck. So Lily now, she comes in and says, in China, it's expected that the husband takes the initiative to hug his wife and to initiate. Okay, bear that in mind. So that's what obviously Lily says here in this situation here, which, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like, I would just probably say that, it is probably a man's responsibility internationally anyway to probably initiate most of the time, But it is what it is. But I'm gonna lie to you though, I do like it when a woman initiates it. You know what I mean? I mean, for me personally, like, I don't feel comfortable always being the one who has to be initiated all the time. I also wonder if we wanted to, just what I'm saying. So there has to be a ground where sometimes she comes to me too. You know what I mean? Like, so I know you want me. You know what I'm saying? You're not always waiting on my dumb ass. But let's continue.
Been since you and your wife have been intimate?
That bad?
How long? Like 3, 4, 5, 6 months?
Probably 4.
Are you not sexually attracted to her? Because Lily's hot as hell.
No.
4, 5, 3 months is crazy. Listen, man, if I go a whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks without smashing, like, come on, that's just ridiculous. This guy's going months, absolutely months. Guy's a clown.
When I'm being put down every day and belittled, I just don't have that desire to.
The second that he said, when I'm being put down every day, I don't have that desire to, literally all I thought about was Gino 2.0. That's literally what Gino's been saying. Copy and paste of Gino. Anyway, let's see what you folks are saying here. I still can't believe the one in which he thanked her for ruining Gerard's first time in China. I would have thanked him for destroying Gerard's life the way he was born. Josh is a crybaby, maybe gay. You never know. You never know. Lily deserves better. I'm sad for her. And he did lie. And did he lie about changing, about his declining card? I wonder if he had money to begin with. I do wonder that too. I mean, obviously he had cash on him, but no money in his card. Literally, when Josh blamed Lily for ruining Gerard's time, insanity, a complete insanity. She spent all the money on the house, and it's not a happy home, and that is so sad. You know what I mean? A home is meant to be a happy place for you. That's what I meant, where he had more respect for her than Josh. Yes. Yes, bro. Seemed to be more compatible for her. Yes. Let's have a look here. Lily is better on being with his brother. To be honest, feel like some of the comments feel like some of the comments would have meant more if it wasn't from Shakina's mouth. That is very, very true. Yes, I do agree with that. It's like other people we had to speak for them. When the show aired before the tell-all, said 6 months. Corona ready to swoop in. Cry me a river. Lily's going to be waiting forever. I can already see the spiders, the spider web forming around. Okay, right. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, let's continue a little bit more here.
You know, make love every opportunity I could.
No,
But
I want every day make love. You don't want to make love. 我们的 make love 可能是4次还是5次，我忘记了。
I mean, she's not lying. The guy has done nothing at all whatsoever to show that, you know, he wants to make love. All he has done is nothing but the opposite. Okay, that's all he's done. Nothing but the opposite to show that he doesn't give a damn about showing her love, about showing her any appreciation. All he's done is just be nothing but a headache to her. And that's something that is just nothing but unacceptable, you know? But so be it. All right, we're going to move on to, I will read some of the other comments as well, but we're going to move on to Shakina and what's his name? And Sarper next, okay, in a second, all right? Just want to get that ready. All right, cool. Let's have a look here. Lily's going to be, oh no, I've read that one already. Gino is gay too. But Gino probably gave Jasmine more attention. You never know. I mean, listen, you know what? We're not here to talk about Gino and Jasmine. We'll just let that be for now. we've got a whole other season of The Last Resort to come about us talking about them. So yeah. I've said that he's gay. I said from the start that he's gay. Oh, fair enough. Entertainment, food, and travel channel. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh my God, he watched the episode of Gino and Jasmine. I think Josh is not attracted to women. I can already tell Corona is doing too much. Gino is just into Tinkle Sprinkle. Josh wants a sugar mama that he doesn't have to sleep with. Interesting. That's a fair point. Meanwhile, Jasmine got a sugar daddy who doesn't want to sleep with her. Can you imagine that? The Uno reversal, or whatever you want to call it. Tell is a bunch of people in bad relationships giving advice to others about theirs. Make it make sense. I know, it's always blown my mind. They always seem to give decent advice sometimes to other couples, but yet they can't put it into their own relationships. It's a complete madness. Sarper gives me ID network vibes. He always look. I think I don't know much about the ID network, so I don't even know what that means. To be fair, he always looks like he's about to snap. Damn, I'm assuming ID must be like a network for like maybe serial killers, criminals, something like that. That's what I get. That's what I'm getting from that. Uno reverse. There you go. Boom bam. Right, let's get into these two now, Shakina and whatever his name is. But the thing is, for me personally, Shakina and Sarper, I genuinely felt like this whole thing was purely made for air. I reckon they are a solid couple, to be honest with you. I genuinely believe they are a solid couple, but let's get into it.
That's it. Sarper, you proposed thinking it would lead Shakina to stay in Turkey. Had you known that you would end up here in the United States?
That's a really long
Take a
pause.
long.
I mean, listen, maybe that's why. I mean, well, to be fair, he did say that he's proposing in the hopes that she'll stay. You know what I mean? But it turns out that she didn't want to stay. It turned out to become something completely different. So maybe there was a whole lot of truth behind that. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. You guys let me know what you're thinking, you know? At least Sarper is funny. Sarper is funny, to be fair. And do you know what I noticed about Sarper too? He's quite a good storyteller too. Given that English isn't his first language, right? When he tells a story, I'm always like, I'm like, I'm in the zone. I'm like, yeah, keep going. He's actually quite a good storyteller too, to be honest with you, you know. I actually really like Shakina and Sarper's relationship this season. They were extremely messy in the past, but they just work now. I agree with Christian 100%, because like when I look at their relationship, I'm like, these two look solid to me. They look absolutely solid. This part of the tell-all with these were staged. It seemed that's my perception, you know. Yeah, they seemed a bit like they were trying to stay on TV. Sarper is growing on me. I don't blame you, Victoria's Secret, and welcome to the stream as well. Oh, I just don't have no respect for them. Shakina priority has a mother is low, and him. Wait. And him, don't get me started. Okay, God, yes, it. Rachel C, welcome to the stream. This season, they were my favorite couple. Weirdly, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I wasn't alone because he's so expressive with those big ass with big bug eyes. I don't know how somebody who was so much box on her face can be so expressive. Honestly, when Shakina talks, I just look and I'm like, do you know your face isn't moving right? You know nobody can read whether you mean what you say. You just look like you're serious all the time. You don't even look happy. Her work has made it look like the sad emoji 24/7. But anyway, let's play a little bit more.
Pause.
Into wedding thing, you know. I mean, it is a signature. The important thing is signature to hearts. We continue long distance. I'm not in this relationship. Even I love you. I will break up with you. And she said, okay. Jealous, sorry, possessive and territorial. She is always asking where am I, what I am doing.
That's normal. Possessive and territorial.
She has a territory. She's in the middle like the sun. She has an orbit.
For me personally, that's not healthy energy, to be honest with you. I can never be with somebody that wants to control me. F that. Nobody ain't ever telling me what I can and cannot do. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's never gonna happen. And to be fair, I'll also admit that when I'm in a relationship, yeah, I'm definitely the dominant one. I'm gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I'm definitely the dominant one. I'm definitely the dominant one, but it can never get confused for controlling. Do you see what I'm saying? I just like things to be done in a certain way. You know what I mean? Okay, listen, da. Of course, there's room for both of us to obviously be free in our own way. You know what I mean? But hey, yeah, try telling me what to do. Unless it's a good thing that's actually going to help me. If you're trying to tell me what to do in terms of like a career thing, but if you're trying to tell me what to do as like a thing, let's say I say, hey babes, I'm gonna go out today with the boys, and you say I can't, I'm still going out. You ain't telling me shit. I am gonna do what I want to do. Are you mad? Hey, come on now. Nah, I'm not about that life. I will never understand relationships where people have to be obsessed with each other. I mean, if it works for you both, I'm happy for you. But for me, nah. I knew someone once. They were like, "Yeah, I just want you to be obsessed with me." I was like, "I'm obsessed with you, but I'm not gonna be obsessed with you in a crazy way." And they're like, "Yeah, but like, I'm obsessed with you. I want you to be all the time." I'm like, I was like, "Listen, I don't blame you, but relax. We are not going down that toxic route." Let's have a look here. Oh my god, I snorted laugh. The sad emoji 24/7. I'm just saying it. The orbit thing he said was funny. It was very funny. Sarper is giving me that boxer who unlive Apollo Creed in Rocky. Really? How did you get to that? Apollo Creed in what? Explain yourself, Kaylin, and welcome to the stream too. I don't know how you got to that one. Sarper is funny though, to be honest. Yes, he is. Long distance relationships never work because they can keep track of you, and if there's no trust, there's no relationship. Yeah, make that make sense. Yeah, make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Hi Mads, you're taking a 5-minute break, checking in to see what's happening. Hey, welcome to the stream, Kylie. Oh, I'm glad to see you for 5 minutes. Come on now. The relationship may be solid, but where's the daughter in the picture? You know what though? Sometimes people don't bring up their daughter because maybe the other parent doesn't want the child involved. But then again, we saw the child in the first season, didn't we? I don't know. No, I know what Rocky. I know. Listen, I know who Apollo Creed is. Apollo Creed was only in the Rocky films. He was never in the Creed film because in the Creed films he's already died by then. I know who Apollo is. I'm just saying I don't see how Apollo Creed and Sarper are in conversation. Let me know. I'm confused. Explain that one to me, please. I just don't want to see Shakina hurt after or Sarper has put her through. Susan, what are we watching two different things? To be honest with you, if she ends up being hurt, it's gonna be her fault. It's gonna be her fault because she believes trying to control the relationship is going to secure a better future for her and him. But in reality, it's not doing that. You're just stopping. You're just slowing down the potential inevitable. If he's going to hurt her, it's gonna happen no matter what she does. But I hear you. We're entitled to our opinions. But let's play a little bit more.
He said, parents, lock up your daughters.
No,
That's
oh
what
my
he said when he got off the plane.
So,
Is that just his humor? Like, I don't know.
Yes,
Like,
but I feel like behind like jokes like that, there's got to be a little, I mean.
Oh my days. Sorry. I just need to double check. So I was just making sure. Sorry. I know I need to be off. I need to come off this in like 15 minutes because I've got someone coming around, and I thought I just received a text telling me they were delayed, but they're not delayed. It was something completely different. My bad. Anyway, let's continue now. Where was I? I don't remember. Bloody.
His mind's there.
Works both ways because since you're here in LA, you'll be in our group, so there'll be female friends you'll have as well called acquaintances.
No, he won't, but that's cute.
Imagine being told that imagine being told that that when you're here, even my female friends won't be your friends. So this woman is so insecure that she doesn't even trust her own friends to be around her man. Right? Okay. The daughter is away at a boarding school. I thought, oh, maybe that's the answer there, because I have no idea. Sarper gives that hard look with no emotion. It's probably the Botox, to be fair with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, if you're struggling to read any emotion from Sarper or Shakina, remember, it's the Botox on both sides. Remember that. Also, let's not forget Shakina has been abandoning her daughter for years. Allegedly so. I was stalked years ago and it was a nightmare. That was intense jealousy. That was the first sign I was at. Unfortunately, it took 2 years to fully get rid of him. Don't ignore red flags, people. I'm with you, Salty. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that one.
I think 3 years ago.
And how well do you know Sarper?
Friends. I
Your
consider
friends?
us friends, yeah.
Sarper doesn't have any friends that are females. Is that your friend?
No, we were together once, right?
Guys, like,
I honestly don't know why they brought this woman on, because they brought this woman on to literally tell us that you can trust him. There was no purpose of this woman coming in. Like, literally, they're trying to really force a story of drama with these two when they don't have that drama. It's really sad. To be honest with you, I would happily watch a season of seeing Shakina and Sarper actually winning in life. I want to see them actually living in their real habitat to see how they actually navigate. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's some real TLC right there. The Learning Channel. Okay? It's trying to force things. Like, I just... How you doing, Cassandra? Welcome to the stream. Madzie's my favorite. Hey, don't be obsessed with me, though. Hey, Cassandra, I may be your favorite. I hope it's a respect for favorite, okay? I don't want to see you stalking me now. I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you. These couples' red flags are both so strong they almost fit perfectly together. That's a good line there. I like that. Save wildlife. This chick is definitely a paid actor. That's what I think. Besides her, that girl Dee, like I said before, I didn't expect Sober to have a relationship with Iggy. Okay, I know you're talking about. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
like first get together.
During COVID, and I went to his apartment.
You corresponded with Sarper in November. Did he tell you that he had a girlfriend?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
Did. Okay.
Because
Wanted to
yeah,
meet
but he
Shakina.
said no because she's possessive and unpredictable.
Oh, wow. That's what you said.
I mean, to tell somebody else that your woman is unpredictable is crazy work. That is crazy work, to be honest with you. Damn. If that's true, that's crazy, man. You can't tell another woman that your woman is unpredictable. In fact, you can't tell another woman anything negative about your woman. Period. How can I stalk you? I live in the woods in Pennsylvania. Who knows? No, I was just playing because we was talking about obviously Sawyer talked about being stalked, and I was talking about obsessions and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was just putting a leg. I was bouncing off that energy. Shakina and Sarper. The woman who appeared looked familiar to me too. This is all staged with bad acting. I absolutely agree, Teresa. Completely agree with you.
I don't know.
I know of him. I just feel like he will never cheat. I really think that. And I think that he will be very honest and very loyal. Doesn't feel like he can go anywhere or have friends.
What?
I think it does seem a little bit toxic.
I feel like it does seem a little bit toxic. Why are you even here? Like, why are you even here? I just... by the way, I never slept with my therapist, in case anyone was wondering what the hell is going on. Oh, right. Okay. I think he said she is possessive too. Yep. Drea Loving Life, welcome to the stream. Late to the live because I was watching the tail. It's all good in hood. You can always watch this back later on, you know what I mean? Come on now. He will never cheat, Cap. Hey, Gabriel has no faith.
Like, care what you think about our relationship.
And like I said, I don't think that he will cheat.
Based on what? Based on what?
I think he's a good guy.
I just think it's funny you have such an opinion.
Why?
Like, you don't even know him.
Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. I mean, honestly, I don't know why you're bringing in some random person who somehow deserves an opinion on their relationship. Like, I don't understand the logic behind it. To be honest with you, it's absolutely stupidity. But nonetheless, though, I have got 9 minutes to wrap up this live. So let's get into the last couple now, okay? Which this one won't be long anyway because this is now
We're nothing.
this is now Corona and Iggy. Let's have a listen to what was said here. Let's have a look. Sarper needs a therapist that hasn't seen him in his birthday suit. This chick is super unprofessional. Exactly. Sarper will end up controlling Shakina if she brings him to the US and gets mad. Well, Sarper is in America, just so you know. He's in America, just so you know, in case you don't know. No therapist would say this. This is BS. That is very true. They want more drama for these two. Exactly. It's clear that they're gonna bring them back for another season, and I wonder what season they're gonna bring them back for. Oh, I wonder. The Last Resort. Yeah, watch them bring them back for The Last Resort and fabricate every single issue that these two don't have. Stupidity. Anyway, man, let's get into this Corona nonsense. Wait a minute. Shakina is a grown up with what seems like a reasonable protective net, and has a daughter who happens to be more mature than her. So much so the daughter retired from the pick when mum got nuts. You never know, probably. But then again, remember the storyline's always been that her family is not a big fan of her relationship with him too. So maybe the family is demanding that the daughter should not be on the show, if that makes sense. So that can happen sometimes. So I believe sometimes to have your child on the show, you need permission from both parents. And that's why we've never seen Stacey's kids on TV, but we've always seen Darcy's. But hey ho, we'll continue. It's the same as one of the Elizabeth's sister, the one that's with that. No, you know Lizzie with Andre. One of her sisters has got kids, but has never been on the show because of the ex-husband, the baby dad.
We're nothing. We're not friends. We're not anything. Like, I literally haven't spoken to this person. I don't know who this man on the screen is.
And he's laughing like the piece of that he is.
100%.
Definitely not a good look for you, man.
Why did you call him that?
Because he is. He's a piece of You know what you're doing. You're a piece of You're lucky what you're doing.
The way Sean's got very strong opinions based on what he's seen rather than what he's heard of Iggy is crazy work. Crazy work. But it's good to know that these two are no longer together, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm.
You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag.
Are.
He made this woman think he was in love with her.
It was just.
That was never a joke. That was never a joke.
Did you even show up? If you're just.
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, I don't know if he was, but I don't really see Iggy lying about the fact that he was never in love with her. He probably did have love for Corona, to be honest with you. I don't see why he would lie about it, but who knows? Who knows? Who freaking knows?
Gonna be here lying with that smug smile on your face.
Like when I went to the States to games, by arriving at the airport, like this completely other person.
That was wild though. The way Iggy said that he arrived at the airport in the States and he just felt like he met a whole different person. But to be fair, sometimes when you do go to someone else's backyard, they are a completely different person in their own territory. So maybe Corona was a completely different person when he arrived because she's now in America. She can now be exactly who she wants to be completely with no restrictions or not worrying about maybe how people in Iceland are going to judge her. So maybe there's truth behind that. Maybe she did flip up on him. It could be. Maybe that's true. Corona was extra in this. She's always extra. Come on now, let's not mess about. Like you said, they get us all hyped up, and this girl, oh crap, that is. Hold on, oh crikey, hold on a minute. I think that should be. Barry, I think it's my Amazon. Hold on, Barry. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be back in a second. My apologies. Hold Okay, I do apologize for that. The woman who was meant to come in today to evaluate the property that I live in came in too early. She wasn't meant to get here until basically now, and that's why I was trying to round things up before she got here, but she got here a little bit earlier. So I guess traffic obviously wasn't as bad. So I do apologize for that, but now she's gone. I guess I got time to waste. But anyway, I have no idea where the hell I was beforehand, but I do apologize one more time, okay? But I am back again now, okay? I have no idea why people are talking about chickens here. I'm so confused. Anyway, so wait, I need to see. I need to see the comments. How did we get to chickens? I'm a bit confused here. Where are we going with this? Like, wait, hold on a minute. Let's have a look. I think you're the phone. No, I didn't get a phone call. So somebody was at the door. I don't think it would be. We would hear her screaming by now. You guys are crazy. You thought it was Renee. But he muted the microphone. Poor guy is being sworn by the chicken. Well, you guys are doing too much. Oh, damn. And you all say Corona was too much. You guys are too much. Can we not have the chicken here, the finger, and the swoosh trigger? You guys are moving bonkers at this point. Chicken. She says, Madzie's home, just taking revenge right now. You all need help. You all need help. You all need help. Somehow we've accumulated some new viewers in my absence, which is weird. People probably came in and thought, oh, why is it silent? Why is it just a picture of Corona? Like, are we not talking? What's going on? But shout out to I see Josh Joe's in the building. Just Riley, see how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Come on now. Lady Miss Good, how are you too? And yeah, I think those are the new people that I see here who have just come in. But I have no idea where I was before, but let's continue. And let's finish off the madness itself in particular. But yeah, let's get it going.
Loving, fun, caring person that I fell in love with. I've wrapped my mind around that many times, and nothing. It's couple therapy. She said that I was the only one.
It's crazy because Iggy says that apparently he suggested couple therapy, but has he said that he suggests couple therapy? Corona whispers in her mouth and she says, no, I suggested that. For me personally, I'm in a position where I'm more to believe that she suggested couple therapy rather than he suggested it personally, because for a guy that is so laid back and everything's a joke, I don't know why he would ever think to actually think about couples therapy. That line just didn't hit for me personally. Maybe it hit for some of you guys, but it definitely didn't hit for me. So it is what it is. But nonetheless, though, let's see if you guys are back on track now and actually commenting about what we're talking about, or if you guys are still talking about chickens. Let's have a look here. Welcome to the stream, GG. Welcome to the stream. We got Luis Gonzalez. Welcome to the stream. Or Louis Gonzalez. As I say, Louis and Louis. My bad. Your name's Louis. Eesh. I don't know if you've seen Snowfall, but hey, ever since I watched Snowfall, anyone that's got the name Louis, I question you. Hey, boy, if you've seen Snowfall, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Especially if you're a female called Louis. Yeah, me and you got beef. By default, yeah. If you haven't seen Snowfall, then it is what it is. I recommend you watch it, though. Chaos Island. I like that. Chaos Island. Why would they go... You know what? In fact, couples therapy, the last resort should be called Chaos Island, to be honest with you at this point. 90-day chaos at this point. Why would they go to the couples therapy and they're not even married? What the F? That is a... Yeah, but... Wait, who is it? Remember, Josh and Natalie are part of this new season. They're not married. Who else is a part of it this season who's not married? Kelly and Molly were part of it last season. They wasn't married neither. So you don't have to be married, basically. Kalani and Oswanda was also part of it too. Whether or not they're fully divorced by then, I don't know, but that was that too. Oh, and Statler in a spin-off. Yeah, can you imagine? Her dominatrix outfit that she wore to follow, to meet fellow black foreigners did me in. That was gross. I mean, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? Those people, so that scene where Corona walks in and she's wearing that dominatrix outfit where she's meeting obviously the black people of Iceland, right? I promise you now, those people, they were like, this is why we left America. This is why we left America, and this is why we came to Iceland to live a very peaceful and sensible life. Because those black folks in America now, they be moving mad. And they're like, Corona came in, basically gave us that living proof. I'm telling you, that's what they were thinking. I mean, that's what I would have been thinking, to be honest with you. If I had, you know, left America to live in Iceland, and all of a sudden she's coming in looking like the red light district. Anyway, let's continue here. She definitely needs a lot of therapy. I do agree. Iggy didn't want to continue the relationship when he saw Corona true nature, and she's attacking him back. She lost time and money and feels used. To be fair, it's crazy that you say that, Wolverine. Also, shout out to Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like the actual cat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, whatever. The thing is, the thing that's funny though is what you're saying there is that it also sounds like Statler. You know, you saying that itself alone, that Iggy didn't want to continue the relationship when he saw Corona's true nature. She's attacking him back. She lost time and money, and she feels used. That's exactly how Statler feels. That's literally a carbon copy. So you never know. That's probably the truth. That probably is the truth. He saw Corona in a natural habitat. I mean, sometimes they say that once you experience an American in America, that's when you really know how they really are. When you experience Americans outside of America, apparently they're not the same people. Apparently, like when they're outside of America, Americans they're more relaxed, they're more chilled, they're more just free with it. They're just like, whoa, this isn't home. Let's just go crazy and just actually enjoy life. But boom, as soon as they're back in America, depending on what state they're from, a whole different animal comes out. To be fair, they probably say the same thing about Brits as well, to be honest with you, because boy, I know for us Brits here, you know, when we're outside the country, we're happy as hell. We come back to the UK and we're like, I miss being here, but now I want to leave again. Yeah, you know? I know for me, when I travel, when I travel sometimes, I'll be having a good time. And then when I'm on my way back, I'm like, you know, I'm happy to be going back home now. Then I land. And then I'm like, okay, I've landed back in UK, but now I'm ready to go back outside again, you know? It's literally one of those type situations, you know what I mean? Like, so hey ho. Let's have a look here. You don't have to be married to be a part of the franchise. Well, there you go. Just Riley has just confirmed the man himself. The man, the legend, the myth. I'll just stop there. I have nothing else to give there. Yeah, I have nothing else. Yes. Riley, the Vietnam conqueror. Anyway, I lived in England and Spain, commonly Spain, and usually couples stay as couples without marrying for years. That's absolutely fine. You can go to couples therapy regardless. No, exactly, Christian. Exactly. This is stupid. These people can actually aren't actual couples or serious couples going to marriage. Isn't the show called 90 Day Fiancé? There we go, 90 Day Fiancé. I agree about her outfit. They only wear things like this in Philly at the nightclubs. Damn. Just in Philly? I mean, listen, I be seeing videos of what do you call it? Of Atlanta. I be seeing what people be wearing in Atlanta though. Don't be telling me it's just Philly. I be seeing Atlanta be looking wild. Wild. I laugh my ass off at the red light district. Listen, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm telling you now. Only good outfit she has worn was the rainbow snowsuit. I don't even remember that one. I'm gonna lie to you. Oh no, I do remember that one. Yes, I do remember that one actually. It was more like a unicorn one, right? If I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm with you. Polar opposites never work. Yeah, most of the time they don't. Do you know, polar opposites don't work in today's society because in today's society, everybody's in touch with their mental health. Polar episodes back in the day used to work only because people wasn't really fully open with their mental health. You see what I'm saying? Let that sink in there, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been meeting people sometimes, they'll be like, yeah, my parents have been together for years, but you never know it because they're so different, because they met in an era where mental health wasn't really a thing, especially for men. It was a myth, a complete myth. Philly is enough to scare anyone back to their beautiful country. Now I want to go to Philadelphia, man. Listen, I've always wanted to go to Philly so I can run up those stairs. I have the tiger. I think that's a song. It's Rocky Piper. Listen, all I've been told is that Chicago is the place that you don't want to go. That's all I know. Okay, Philly. I've never heard bad things about Philly personally, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? Chicago, Chirac. Anyway, but I've been told Chicago and Chirac is not the same place, so I don't know about that one. Homesick, yes, it is homesick. I'm Canadian. I act the same way everywhere. Everywhere. I'm like a drunk a-hole. Okay, clearly you don't give an F. I don't think she has normal clothes. All of her outfits are outrageous. Here we go, shaking my head. Corona, so gorgeous lady. Wait, Corona, so gorgeous lady. She will be find love in time. She will find love in time. The thing is though, right? I don't know if you're saying she's a gorgeous lady based on her appearance, but remember this though, right? In today's society, your looks don't get you that far when it comes to relationships. Who you are gets you somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, listen, back in the day, your looks got you a man, it got you a relationship, and it got you secured 100%. But today, your looks, it may get you a man who wants to clap those cheeks. But if your personality is trash, he's clapping and then ducking. I'm just saying. And to be fair, that's vice versa even on the other side too. Actually, no, saying that's a lie to be fair. There's still a lot of women who will happily put up with a guy who looks good, but he's just got a flat, boring personality, to be fair with you, because they just need someone that looks the part rather than someone that makes them feel the part. Maybe this is why they say once you go black, you never go back. I never said that. Anyway, let's continue. And you guys don't know how to behave yourselves. You're always misbehaving like crazy people. What's wrong with you folks? Let's have a look here. I think you have a point about the outfit. When I saw it, I was concerned. Listen, I was hella concerned. It's an East Coast thing, okay? Have you not seen the nightlife footage of the women in London? They just be reckless. I mean, listen, man, Wait, no. The real question is why are you looking at nightlife footage of women in London? That's what we want to know. That's disgusting, young man. How dare you do that? Ugh, yuck, disgust. Why are you? Have you not got nothing better to do? Uno reverso. Anyway, with that being said, that makes sense. Does the rainbow mean she became gay? I noticed that outfit too. Well, no. But you have to remember. Do you know what though? In Iceland is famous for the rainbow walk, for the rainbow on the floor. I remember I saw it when I went to Iceland myself, to be fair, which was quite nice. Obviously, I know it's a representation of the LGBT community, XYZ, don't get me wrong. But no, I don't think there's nothing to do with that. I just think that she's just somebody who's very, very colorful and just likes to be out there. She just loves to be noticed. She clearly has an issue where she was clearly ignored as a kid. You know what I mean? She was probably clearly ignored as a kid and never probably got the attention that she needed. Hence the reason why she moved out as quick as she did. Hence the reason why she just wanted to be with anybody. So she went with a guy from Iceland who's got a head that's bigger than the freaking iceberg that took out the Titanic. Who knows, man? The woman is just bonkers. She loves validation. She loves attention. You know, that's the problem that she has. And that's why Corona probably will never be happy for a very, very long time. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But then she had the audacity to say that well, not to say that Iggy was gay, but to kind of imply that he may be gay. I mean, she was talking about their bedroom activities, which she definitely went too far with. Does the rainbow... No, Madzie, I meant people don't walk around dressed like that in Philly. You never see that. It's just unusual. I'm sure it happens in other states. Okay, Atlanta being one of those. America is a roller coaster ride. I can only imagine. That's because they had to stay married because of social expectations. Okay. Philly can be a banudos, though. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna assume it means bonkers or something like that. I'm from Massachusetts, now in Kansas. I'm so much more chill in Kansas. Oh, I can imagine. But Kansas is a whole lot more slower than Massachusetts, right? She's far too aggressive for him. She just wants an easy relationship. No, I feel like she wants a complicated relationship, to be honest with you. I feel like she wants a complicated one. I think she's one of those people that says she wants a simple one, but then she also wants problems. Corona's the kind of person that creates problems for herself. Let's be real. Like, literally, she creates problems. That's all I get from her. I don't get civil from her. She gives me nothing that gives me civil energy. Guess so already. Then she shouldn't have been trying to get with a man if he's gay to begin with. That is very true. Corona, TMI persified. Too much information persified. Okay, Sean looking handsome as always. Oh, you mean the Irish dude? Yeah, okay. Let's have a look here. Well played, Madzie. We played indeed with that Uno reverse. Corona probably swings every way. You never know. She's definitely hella expressive. But let me finish the rest of this little video, this little clip here too.
Needed therapy or couple. Yeah, I just left and I left for good. And people don't realize like how difficult it is to and seeing a future with someone and having it taken away from you. I went to the States.
You know what's so funny? He sat there and he said people don't realize what it's like to be with someone and to see your future with them taken away from you, right? That's what he says, right? Okay. I want you to remember that bit because he says that, but then what he follows up with is crazy.
Friends that I was moving to the States, but after my second trip to the States, I just left, and yeah, I had to do in my life. And like that, I'm out of here.
Bitch. That's some weak.
What the? That was a bitch move.
So this guy has a whole alleged meltdown, but then he's the one that gets up and bounces. I'm a bit confused here. He's the one that then gets up and bounces. Like, what's going on here? What is going on here? Like, this guy is... Yeah, I mean, if you ask the person, the guy was doing nothing but lying there. Corona is one big red flag. So aggressive. I agree. I absolutely agree. Her best buds are trans. I think she does show that she's supposed to communicate and demand attention. That is true, Salty. Let's have a look. Are you calling me out? I could see that about her. Well, I'm confused now. Wait, who's calling you? I'm confused. Sorry, what? I'm confused. And by the way, we only know that because she said that is true. He can't handle the serious conversations. Oh yeah, he definitely can't. Serious conversations have never been one of his strong suits. Never been one of his strong suits. Corona's like making up. Corona likes making up problems to keep her life interesting. The way she confronted Iggy for talking to women after her friends said that they had seen him talking to women, but they weren't sure. Oh, yes. I remember now. Yes. The scene where, of course, she's talking to her friends and her friends say to him that, oh, he was talking to women, but they wasn't too sure if anyone. Yeah. So the friends were trying to create a problem and Corona acts as if she wasn't going to jump onto it, but then she did jump on it because she brought it up to him. Yes, I'm with you. Yeah. She loves to create problems. I agree with you. Right. Okay, cool. So with that being said, thank you so much, guys, for your time. Okay, now it's time for me to bounce. It's time for me to get some grub in my belly. I am starving Marvin. It's a phrase we use here, you know. Yep, starving Marvin. A little bit of a rhyming, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for your time. It's been good to see you guys. Obviously, for the people who got here late, it was good to see you when you got here as well. For people who are watching this, obviously now we are over and you're watching it online and offline. Please do obviously make sure you leave that like on your way out. Like, and subscribe. With that being said, thank you so much, folks. We are done and we are out. Peace.